8 signs she's totally into you even if she won't say it. Old Stoic wisdom. True love is not about perfection. It is about seeing someone's imperfections and deciding to love them anyway. Unknown. Have you ever left a conversation with a woman and found yourself thinking, did she like me? You replay the moments in your mind, the smile she gave you, the way her eyes lingered just a little longer than usual, the slight touch on your arm. But then, doubt sets in. Was I just imagining it? Or was there something more behind those actions? Here's the truth. Attraction is rarely as loud as we expect it to be. It's not about grand gestures or exaggerated flirtation. More often than not, it's found in the small, subtle signs, the brief glances, the half smiles, and those little touches that seem innocent until you recognize them for what they really are. Once you learn to understand these silent signals, it's like gaining the ability to read between the lines of human interaction. You'll never again second-guess whether she sees you as a friend or something more. Welcome to Old Stoic Wisdom, where we dive deep into real, practical advice about love, relationships, and human behavior. Today, we're unpacking the 8 key signs that show a woman is attracted to you, including a bonus sign that most men overlook completely. Let's get started. Sign number 1. She smirks or gives playful half smiles. Let's get one thing clear. She's not going to offer you a wide, toothy grin like you're the life of the party. No, when a woman is genuinely interested in you, she plays it cool. She holds back. The smile she gives you isn't obvious. It's subtle. It's a smirk, a sly, almost mischievous look that makes you wonder what's going on behind those eyes. It's the kind of smile that pulls you in without giving everything away, keeping you hanging on the edge of curiosity. You crack a joke, and instead of erupting into laughter, she gives you a slow, knowing smirk. She's not indifferent. Oh no, far from it. This is strategic flirtation at its finest, a move designed to make you think about her long after the moment has passed. That smirk, it's a mystery wrapped in a grin. It's a signal, not just a gesture of friendliness. It draws you in, subtly letting you know that she's interested, but she's not going to make it easy. This isn't just casual interaction. This is an invitation to lean in, to decipher what's going on. A study in the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior confirms that these small, elusive smiles actually increase attraction. Why? Because they spark curiosity. And curiosity? Well, that's the beginning of desire. When she gives you that soft, enigmatic smile, she's watching to see if you'll notice it. She's testing the waters, giving you just enough to keep your attention, but not so much that she makes herself too available. So pay attention. That sideways grin. It's her way of saying, I've noticed you. Now, I'm waiting to see if you'll take the bait. This is where the modern Stoic comes in. The ability to read between the lines, to understand the subtle signs of attraction without rushing in. She's not going to lay it all out for you. She wants you to engage with her, to lean into the moment, just as a true modern Stoic would do when faced with a puzzle. It's a quiet blessing of Stoicism, being able to navigate these unspoken signals, to remain composed and understand that sometimes the most meaningful connections are built in the smallest, most mysterious of gestures. So, the next time you see that half smile, don't just brush it off. It's not random. It's a message, a signal to you, but also a challenge. Are you paying attention? Are you man enough to recognize the signs? This is the game. You must stay alert. You must observe. Don't miss the chance to decode the signals. In the end, it's the Stoic man who notices, who doesn't rush, and who builds a deeper connection through the art of subtlety. Sign number 2. She holds her gaze slightly longer. Eye contact. It's one of the most powerful tools in human interaction. When a woman is attracted to you, her eyes will say it before her words even think about coming out of her mouth. But let's be clear. This isn't about locking eyes in some intense, Hollywood-style staring contest. No, it's far more subtle than that. It's about that extra second, the one where her eyes linger just a little too long. the silence that follows, thick with unspoken energy. That is the moment when everything else fades, and you realize there's something more at play, something unspoken hanging in the air between you two. Now, you must understand, this isn't a random glance. No, it's purposeful. A study published in the Journal of Research and Personality revealed something fascinating. When mutual eye contact lasts for more than 3 seconds, oxytocin is released. That's the bonding hormone, the same one that makes us feel closer to someone. Think about that for a second, her gaze. Just those brief moments could be literally creating a bond between you two before a single word is even exchanged. Her eyes are silently whispering, "I'm interested." You may not hear it, but you must feel it. So, pay attention, because this is where the old Stoic wisdom comes into play. The Stoic life teaches us to observe, to be present, and not to rush to conclusions. Watch how she breaks that eye contact. Does she look away quickly, pretending it never happened? Maybe she's shy, unsure, or testing the waters. But if she looks away and then looks back at you, or better yet, flashes a slight smile when your eyes meet again, that's a green light. My friend, that's a signal she's sending, an invitation to move closer, an acknowledgement of connection. It's her way of saying, "I see you," and crucially, she's telling you she doesn't mind that you see her too. This is where Stoicism really shines. Understanding these signals, not jumping to conclusions, not rushing in, but calmly observing. The Stoic lessons of patience and mindfulness can serve you well here. You must not ignore the power of the quiet moments. You must recognize that sometimes the most meaningful connections are made in the briefest of exchanges, in the lingering glance that speaks louder than words ever could. A man who understands the Stoic life knows that connection is built through subtlety, through awareness of the moments most others might miss. Don't mistake her extended gaze for mere politeness. That's not what this is. It's not just a random look. She's trying to tell you something, but you have to be willing to pay attention. You must read between the lines, grasp the context, and understand that not all communication is verbal. In the world of Stoicism, we learn that what's left unsaid is often just as important as what's spoken. It's the silence that carries weight, the pause that means everything. So the next time her gaze lingers a little longer than usual, don't just brush it off. Don't be oblivious. Be present. That extended eye contact. It's a gift, a signal of interest, a moment of connection. It's her way of saying, "I'm here and I'm interested." It's up to you to recognize it and to take the next step with the quiet confidence that comes from understanding these subtle Stoic lessons. Pay attention, stay calm, and let the silence work for you. If you found this insight valuable, don't forget to like, comment below, and share this with someone who could benefit from understanding the power of subtle connection. Remember, the Stoic way is about observing the signs, not rushing in. Comment below to affirm, "I embrace the power of subtle connection." And don't forget to subscribe for more timeless wisdom. Sign number 3. Her voice softens or changes around you. Understand this attraction is not just in the words a woman speaks. It's in the nuances, the unspoken signals that are often missed. Women, by nature, possess an innate ability to communicate without words. And one of the most powerful tools they wield is their voice. If a woman is drawn to you, you'll notice her tone shifting. It's not something she plans or consciously controls. It's an instinctive response. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that." This resonates with what you need to understand about the subtle cues she's giving, her tone, her rhythm, and the very pitch of her voice. These change when she's in your presence. This shift in her vocal tone reflects the nature of your connection, whether it's intimacy, confidence, excitement, or playfulness. Lower tones often signal closeness and intimacy, suggesting she's comfortable and open with you. Higher, more playful tones might surface when she's excited, amused, or testing the waters of flirtation. As you listen closely, you'll catch the shift. She could be speaking to others in a neutral, unaffected manner, but when she turns to you, everything changes. Her words slow down, her laughter becomes more frequent, and her voice carries a certain warmth. It's as if the conversation itself has a new rhythm, as though you're both dancing to a melody only you two can hear. And when her laughter becomes easier, more natural, even at your simplest jokes, it's not about you being a comedian, it's because you've made her feel something deeper. You've created an atmosphere where she can be vulnerable, let go of her guard, and experience a genuine connection. It's the small, unintentional changes that mark the beginning of something significant. It's this kind of emotional leaning in that we see in Stoic principles, where one must align their emotions and actions with truth. You must pay attention to the subtle changes around you. This is the wisdom of the Stoics, learning to observe, understand, and respond accordingly. Don't overanalyze or overthink. Just observe, understand, and take action. You must sharpen your awareness, for the more you notice, the more you'll realize that the path to understanding her doesn't lie in grand gestures, but in these quiet, powerful moments. Life rewards those who observe, who listen, who understand the deeper currents beneath the surface. Just as Marcus Aurelius spoke of the importance of focus and clarity, so must you focus on these details. These cues, in life and in attraction, it's the details that make the difference. So, as you engage with her, remember, don't expect words to always spell out her feelings. Let the shift in her voice tell you all you need to know. It's the Stoic way of living and loving, observing, responding, and mastering the art of connection. Sign number 4. Talk about your physical features indirectly. When a woman talks about your physical features, but does so indirectly, pay close attention. Women rarely come out and say, "You're hot," because it's too blunt and exposes vulnerability. Instead, they take a more subtle route, carefully phrasing their observations to express interest while keeping some emotional distance. For example, she might casually mention, "That shirt really suits you," or "You have really kind eyes," or maybe, "I've never seen anyone pull off that haircut before." These aren't just random comments. They are deliberate, thoughtful remarks designed to let you know she's paying attention without fully exposing her feelings. Why? Because direct compliments, while flattering, can feel like an emotional risk. She might not be ready to fully reveal how much she's noticing, so she keeps it cool and composed. By focusing on small details, she can convey a message that you've caught her attention, while still keeping a bit of emotional cover. Now, take a moment to notice the deeper layer. When she says, "You smell really nice," or "You always seem so calm." These aren't just polite niceties, they're specific, almost magnetic observations. It's not just that you're attractive in some generic sense, but she's noticing and appreciating what makes you, well, you. This is no random compliment. It's a calculated nod to the qualities that set you apart in her eyes. And let's not forget those comparisons. "You remind me of that guy from that movie. What's his name? The handsome one." Or, "You kind of have that rugged old-school gentleman vibe." These are coded messages wrapped in casual curiosity, further signalling her interest. The beauty of these remarks is in their specificity. She isn't making broad statements. She's zeroing in on the things that she finds uniquely appealing in you, and that's not something she does unless you're already on her radar in a significant way. As the modern Stoic knows, attention to detail and mindfulness are key to understanding the subtle signals that others might miss. The blessing of Stoicism lies in being aware and present, understanding that every small action or comment is a reflection of something deeper. It's these small, seemingly innocent remarks that can reveal much about her feelings. So, if you're noticing that she's paying special attention to the little things about you, your looks, your style, the way you carry yourself, it's not just coincidence. She's letting you know she's interested, but doing so in a way that allows her to stay grounded and guarded. Remember, the power of the modern Stoic lies in patience and understanding, and the signs are often subtle. Keep your eyes open, and you'll begin to recognize that the most meaningful gestures don't come from what's said outright, but from what's conveyed between the lines. Be aware of these signs, because this type of attention is a serious one, and it's there if you choose to see it. If you found this insight valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone who could benefit. And remember to subscribe for more powerful wisdom that will elevate your understanding of relationships. Now, let's keep it interactive. Drop a comment below to affirm your confidence and awareness. I am a man who catches every detail. Let's hear from you. Sign number 5. Find excuses to touch you lightly. Physical touch is one of the clearest yet often misunderstood signs of attraction. But here's the truth. If a woman doesn't want to touch you, she won't. Simple as that. Touch is intentional. If she's touching you, even in the smallest way, understand that it carries weight. It's a message in itself. These touches aren't random, and they're definitely not mistakes. It could be as subtle as a quick tap on your shoulder when something's funny. Maybe it's the brush of her fingers against yours when she takes something from your hand, or a playful nudge when you're teasing each other. You might dismiss these small actions as innocent, but believe me, they're not. They're micro-investments in the connection between you two. She's testing the waters. These little touches are her way of signaling that she's comfortable with you, and perhaps more importantly, that she's open to being closer. Picture this. You're both sitting side by side, and she adjusts your collar or casually dusts something off your jacket. She didn't need to do that. The world would have kept turning if she hadn't, but she chose to break the touch barrier. No matter how small the action, that's a sign, a small, deliberate move to close the physical gap. You must pay attention to these moments, because in them, she's telling you that she's comfortable, that she trusts you, and that there's a deeper connection growing. Psychologists call this affiliative touch. Don't confuse this with seduction or dominance. This isn't about trying to make you fall for her. This is about establishing a connection, an emotional bond. When physical touch happens naturally and without hesitation, it's a sign that she feels safe. And when she feels safe, she's drawn to you. And let's be clear, safety is key. If you're the type of man who embodies the strength of Old Stoic wisdom, you'll understand how vital it is to create a space where she feels secure and at ease. That's the essence of Stoic lessons, remaining calm and composed, but also kind and welcoming. Here's a pro tip. If she initiates physical touch once and you respond warmly, it's not a one-off. No, watch closely. You'll see that she'll initiate it again and again. That's the pattern of trust, comfort, and quiet desire being built between you two. It's the natural flow of connection, the kind of bond that doesn't require grand gestures or extravagant words. It's built on small, meaningful acts, rooted in something deeper than surface-level attraction. You see, in a world that often moves too fast, the beauty of the Stoic life is in recognizing the slow, deliberate moments that reveal a lot about where someone stands emotionally. The small, simple touches speak volumes. The stoicism of it all, you must be aware of these subtle moments, because they reveal her comfort and desire without ever saying a word. So don't ignore the power of touch. It's not about the big, bold gestures. It's the gentle nudge, the accidental brush of hands, the small moments where you both share space. That's where the real magic lies. And in those moments, you'll know exactly where you stand. Be mindful of these signs, for they are the touchstones of a connection that's growing. Steadily and quietly, stay aware. Stay present, just as the Stoics would, and you'll see the depth of attraction unfolding right before you. Sign number 6. She adjusts her body language around you. A woman's body doesn't lie. Her body speaks louder than any words she might say, and when she's around someone she finds intriguing, her movements, posture, and even the smallest gestures often shift, revealing more than she may consciously realize. These are instinctive reactions, not calculated behaviors. This is the power of non-verbal communication. When a woman leans in during a conversation, even in a loud, crowded room, it's not just about hearing you better. It's a signal, a sign of trust, comfort, and, most importantly, a desire to connect. This subtle yet powerful action communicates that she is invested in you. It is as though her body is telling you that she is drawn to you, and her energy is aligning with yours. Then there's the head tilt. That small movement may seem innocent, but psychologists have long recognized it as one of the clearest signs of interest. It's not simply curiosity. It's her body's way of saying, I'm fully engaged with you, not just your words, but you as a person. It's the silent language of attraction. And then we have hair play. Whether she twirls a strand around her finger, adjusts her ponytail, or runs her fingers through her hair, it's not merely about looking good. It's a deep-seated, subconscious display of femininity and self-awareness, signaling her attraction. And here's the piece that most men miss: the subtle adjustments to her outfit, the straightening of her back, or the fleeting glance at her reflection in a mirror when you walk into the room. These micro-adjustments aren't made for everyone. They're made for you. Joe Navarro, a former FBI behavioral expert, has studied these types of signals for years. He explains that humans, especially when attracted to someone, naturally try to optimize their appearance. It's as if the body instinctively understands the importance of the moment, and without thinking, it adjusts to ensure it's presenting itself in the best possible way. It's a powerful, silent declaration that she is aware of your presence, and your opinion matters to her. The next time you find yourself in a situation where she mirrors your movements, leans in when you speak, or her face lights up the moment you walk into a room, don't overlook it. She's not simply being polite or friendly, she's telling you something profound. In the language of body language, she's showing you that you matter. You must understand this, and be wise enough to recognize these signals for what they are. Stoic principles teach us that observation is key to understanding and navigating relationships. Marcus Aurelius often spoke of the importance of observing the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. The woman in front of you is revealing more than words can express. When you start to pay attention, you'll see that the body speaks its own truth. You must stay alert, stay aware, and remember that true mastery in life involves recognizing the subtle signals others send. Embrace the power of observation, and you will gain a deeper understanding of those around you, leading to more authentic and meaningful connections. And if you find today's content very interesting, please give me a word of encouragement by commenting "very interesting" in the comment section. That is a huge motivation for us. Thank you. Sign number 7. She becomes more playful around you. When a woman becomes more playful around you, take note, this is a crucial sign she's interested. Playfulness isn't just about light-hearted fun, it's magnetic, disarming, and even strategic. It creates a connection by breaking down barriers and building rapport. It's also a test, one that's been used for centuries by humans and even animals as a way to form deeper bonds. Don't mistake her teasing for anything trivial. It's far from childish. When she flirts with you, challenges you just a bit, or cracks jokes that only the two of you really understand, she's not simply passing time. She's looking to see how you react, how you handle pressure, how you stand your ground. Think of it like a modern Stoic test of your composure. A woman who's into you won't just offer a polite smile or nod. She'll engage. She'll poke fun at you, toss playful jabs your way, or even give you a nickname that's endearing, but just a bit cheeky. This isn't just about breaking the ice. It's about testing your confidence and the depth of your connection. If she laughs at things that aren't particularly hilarious, especially when the laughter seems warm and intimate, you're not just telling jokes, you're stirring emotions. You've crossed a line into a deeper bond where your presence alone feels like a comfort to her. She's letting her guard down. That laughter, the teasing, the playful nudges, they're all her way of saying, let's create a little world just for us. In the world of modern Stoicism, you understand that emotional energy is something sacred. She's investing it in you. You must recognize that this playful dynamic is not only a sign of attraction, but a blessing of Stoicism. It's a quiet way of saying, I trust you enough to test the waters and see how deep we can go. Sign number 8. She compliments you sincerely and specifically. Now, don't mistake a casual nice shirt for anything profound. That's just the kind of comment people toss around when they're being polite. But when she says something like, "That deep blue really brings out your eyes," or "There's something about the way you talk that's really calming," that's a whole different story. It's specific, it's intentional, and it's personal. The difference here is key. It's not a generic compliment, but one born from real observation and genuine admiration. This isn't some surface-level remark thrown your way just to make you feel good. She's noticing the things that truly make you who you are. You must understand that women are often more emotionally nuanced than men when it comes to expressing attraction. Where a man might blurt out, "You're hot," a woman will focus on the details. She'll pick up on things you might not even think about, like the way your voice sounds when you speak slowly, the confidence you exude when you walk into a room, or even the scent that lingers after you leave. These are the things that tell her that you've made a lasting impression. This isn't a case of flattery. These compliments are earned. They're the result of your presence, your energy, and your vibe. The Stoic lessons we often hear about emphasize the importance of how we carry ourselves, of how we stand tall, move with intention, and act with composure. These traits do not go unnoticed. A woman who is genuinely into you won't waste her words. If she's taking the time to compliment something specific about you, something even your closest friends might not point out, it's her way of telling you something profound. "I see you, and what I see, I like." This is the very essence of attraction. She is attuned to the unique qualities that make you, well, you. In the world of Stoicism, this kind of attention to detail and intention is a reflection of the Stoic life, the idea of living with purpose and mindfulness. The Old Stoic teachings often encourage us to focus on the present moment and how our actions impact those around us. When a woman takes the time to compliment you in such a specific, personal way, it means she is noticing you, not just as a surface-level person, but for the deeper qualities that are a reflection of your Stoic nature. You must be aware these compliments aren't just about your appearance or your actions in a single moment. They're an acknowledgement of your being. When she notices the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, or the way you make her feel, these are reflections of your inner strength, your grounded nature, and your ability to stay true to yourself. A woman attracted to you isn't just admiring how you look. She's recognizing the essence of your character, the qualities that define you. She sees your Stoic presence, how you handle life's challenges with grace, your confidence that isn't built on arrogance, but on solid, Stoic principles. To be clear, these compliments are not an accident. Women do not waste their words. The specific, intentional compliments she gives you are not just about making you feel good in the moment. They're a sign that she's invested in you emotionally. These kinds of compliments reflect a deeper level of attraction, one that isn't based on superficial traits, but on an appreciation of your core qualities. Remember, the old Stoic wisdom teaches us that our true strength is not in how we appear to others, but in how we maintain our inner composure. In the same way, her compliments are not about your external appearance. They are about how your presence affects her on a deeper level. It's a testament to the fact that your being resonates with her. And that kind of attraction is not something she gives out lightly. She has noticed, and she's making sure you know it. So, you must recognize the significance of these compliments. They're not just words. They are a sign of genuine attraction, a sign that you are standing out in a way that is meaningful to her. In the context of Stoicism, you must understand that being noticed in this way is a reflection of the Stoic life you lead. It's about embodying the Stoic lessons of self-awareness, calmness, and inner strength, traits that women find deeply attractive, even if they don't explicitly say so. You must know that this level of attention is rare and not to be taken lightly. If she's complimenting you in such a thoughtful, personal manner, it's because she's not just seeing you on the outside, she's seeing your soul. Bonus sign: she mirrors your actions without realizing it. In life, you must be able to recognize the subtle signs that reveal whether someone is genuinely into you. One of the most powerful, yet often overlooked, signals of attraction is mirroring. Something women do instinctively when they are drawn to someone, When a woman mirrors your actions, she's not trying to send a signal, and she's likely unaware it's even happening. Her body, however, is responding in ways that reflect a deeper emotional connection. Picture this. You take a sip of your drink, and moments later, she does the same. You cross your arms, and soon after, she mirrors the posture. You scratch your chin. And almost immediately, she touches her face in a similar way. This is not coincidence, this is mirroring at play. It's a subtle dance that indicates her brain has created an alignment with you. According to Stoic principles, we must observe the behaviors of others carefully and understand their true intentions. This is a skill all men can hone. Just as Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of self-awareness and understanding in his meditations, so too must we be alert to the dynamics around us. Research shows that mirroring is a primal bonding behavior, your brain's way of signaling safety, trust, and the desire for connection. When someone mirrors you, they're saying, "I'm comfortable with you. I'm aligned with you." It's a real, honest sign that trust is being formed. And that's what makes it so powerful. You can't fake it. You can't force it. It only happens when there is genuine emotional resonance. Take a moment to think about this. Next time you're talking to a woman, change your posture, cross your leg, lean to one side, touch your chin, and wait. If she mirrors you even subtly, understand this. She's not just engaged in the conversation, she's attracted to you. Master this skill, and you'll see the world around you differently. Don't dismiss the signs. The Stoic teachings remind us that every action, every subtle movement carries meaning. Be alert, be decisive. You are capable of reading these signals and using them to navigate the complexities of attraction. The world won't wait for you to figure it out. It's time to take control. The wisdom is there, and the signs are everywhere. Notice them, act on them, and build the connections you deserve. Let's recap the 8 clear signs plus 1 bonus. Let's break it down. My friend, 8 unmistakable signs plus 1 bonus. All you need to spot if she's truly into you, even if she doesn't say a word. This, right here, is the toolkit that most men go their entire lives without the ability to see when a woman is genuinely attracted to you without her having to drop any hints. Don't miss out. You must learn to recognize these signals because they are powerful, and they'll give you a quiet, unshakable confidence. First, observe her smirk or playful half smiles. There's a mystery in her eyes, an unspoken curiosity that says more than words ever could. She's keeping it light, but deeply intrigued. Don't overlook it. Then there's the moment her gaze holds a bit longer than usual. That split second is not by accident. It's a silent bridge of connection that only the modern Stoic can truly appreciate. You must understand that it's not about her looking at you. It's about how long and how deep her eyes linger. Pay attention, because that's a signal you can't afford to miss. Her voice also softens or subtly changes when you're around. This isn't just her being polite, it's intimacy in tone, a subconscious reflection of emotional comfort and closeness. You have to realize that her changing voice is a blessing of Stoicism, a quiet acknowledgement that she's letting you into her world in a subtle, profound way. Then, there are those moments when she gives you indirect compliments about your physical appearance. You must recognize the delicate dance here. She's not just praising you, she's protecting her vulnerability. These compliments are her way of showing she sees you, admires you, but still holds back a little for her own sense of safety. It's not about her lack of interest. It's about her careful navigation of emotions. Next, take note when she finds excuses to touch you lightly. Every light touch, whether it's a hand on your arm or a brush on your shoulder, is a way for her to bridge emotional energy through physical contact. This is no random act. This is a moment of connection that speaks volumes, and you must take it in stride. If she's adjusting her body language, opening up to you, that's another clear sign. It's the blessing of Stoicism again. She's showing you comfort, attention, and yes, attraction, all without saying a word. Her posture, her movements, everything adjusts when she's near you. Be alert to it. It's a sign you're under her radar. As she becomes more playful, teasing and joking with you, you've entered the realm of emotional testing and bonding. That playful banter isn't just for fun. It's her way of testing the waters, gauging your emotional resonance. Don't shy away from this. It's a step toward a deeper connection. And when she compliments you with sincerity and specificity, that's intentional. This is no generic flattery. These are real, emotionally invested observations that show she notices the details about you, your energy, your confidence, your presence. That is the true essence of attraction. It's deeper than physical looks. Finally, the bonus, she mirrors your movements and mannerisms. This isn't just coincidence. It's a psychological echo of attraction, a subtle mimicry that shows she's deeply in tune with you, your rhythm, your energy. You must understand that all of these signs point to something bigger than just chemistry. They reveal an emotional connection, a silent, powerful attraction, the kind that doesn't chase but rather draws you in. So the next time she smiles a little differently, twirls her hair, or touches your arm when she laughs, don't question it. Recognize the power of presence and awareness, and know that you're stepping into a different kind of power yourself. A modern Stoic power, the kind that doesn't need to chase but instead notices, attracts, and responds with grace. When you learn to notice these signs, you'll find that attraction isn't about loud gestures or flashy lines. It's about presence, understanding, and a quiet confidence. Hey there, thanks for sticking with me till the end. Now, here's the deal. If you've picked up on those subtle signs and you see a woman showing genuine interest but not saying it outright, remember this. Actions speak louder than words. Trust the signals you're getting, but always be patient and give her the space to open up when she's ready. Authentic connections grow in their own time. Now, over to you. If this video helped you see things more clearly, we'd love to know you're part of the real ones. Drop a heart emoji in the comments to let us know you watched till the end. It tells us you're paying attention and it keeps this community strong. And hey, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button. It's free, and it means the world to us. Subscribe for more daily, psychology-backed insights on love, attraction, and the mind of women. And before you go, we've handpicked the perfect next video for you. It's showing up on your screen right now. Go ahead, click it. You're not done growing yet. We'll see you there.